So let me introduce our guest speaker, and that's State Senator Garrett Richter. Elected in 2008, Garrett Richter is serving in the second term as a Florida senator, representing portions of Collier and Lee counties. He was unanimously elected President Pro Tem of the Senate in November 2012. Prior to his election, Senator Richter was a founder, director, president, and CEO of First National Bank of Florida. He is currently a founder, director, and president of First National Bank of the Gulf Coast here in Naples. Senator Richter is a proud veteran. He was awarded a Bronze Star in 1971 while serving with the 75th Ranger Company in Vietnam. He's been married to Diana for 38 years, and together they're most proud of their 3 grown children and 3 grandchildren. Senator Richter, thank you so much.
Good morning. Manny, thank you and welcome. Welcome to Naples. This is just a wonderful event, and it's a great opportunity to, again, be your speaker this morning. Every time I come to the Hilton and speak, I look out at the room, and it's always a room full of friends. And this is particularly one of my favorite. I think Dr. Reagan started this 10 years ago, as was mentioned. This is the 10th anniversary of a wonderful event. As many of you know, it was never really on my bucket list to go into politics, though I'm certainly glad that I did, because I find my service as senator to be extremely enlightening, occasionally frustrating, and overall very, very rewarding. And one of the reasons it's rewarding is because I get invitations like this to speak to various audiences. And most of the time, or lots of the times that I'm invited to speak, it's to a graduating class of students, whether they're graduating from a leadership Collier student, or whether they're graduating from a take stock, or from a high school, or from a university. I've had the pleasure and the honor to speak to students frequently. In addition to the graduation speeches that I'm invited to deliver, I also speak to 16 pages in the Florida Senate every week while we're in session. And these are 14, 15, and 16-year-old students that come up for a week and page in the Senate, and I get to talk to them. And I was thinking about my comments for this morning, and I realized I want to recognize my colleagues here at the table from First National Bank and my soon-to-be new colleagues from Shamrock that are here, and they've heard me make these comments too. I frequently speak to students, and within our bank, I talk about pride. I talk about how important pride is in community involvement and culture, and how when you establish your priorities. And I realized, thinking about this morning, that those comments that I make to students about pride being the people, then the plans that you make, the respect that you earn, the integrity that you carry with you, the determination that you have, and your ability to execute, how those words that are associated with pride are so very important in all of our lives. And it occurred to me that not only is those comments about pride so very, very appropriate for young folks that are graduating, trying to plan their future, they're not only important for businesses that want to grow their business and take on a golden rule philosophy to treat people the way you want to be treated yourself, but those comments that I make on pride, I thought this morning on my way here, how very, very important they are for a community in itself. And Manny, I'm going to tell you, it won't take you long if you haven't realized you're going to wake up and you're going to be so proud of this community here in Naples, because it's turnouts like this at 7:30 in the morning for causes like this that make us swell with pride. And so I thought I would just kind of take that same theme of pride that I use with students this morning and talk about what pride means in a community. The P in pride stands for the people in this community, the people like you out here, the people that get up a little bit earlier than they want to come and acknowledge and celebrate the people that run to trouble when people are running away. The people that serve us as first responders that are on the other end of the 911 call. The people that we're here to acknowledge and recognize and applaud. It's the people in this community that make a difference, that give us pride. It's a community of active people. The R in pride stands for the same thing in the community that I tell the students it stands for in their lives, and that's your reputation. When I talk to young students, I talk about how important a reputation is and how you get a reputation by the decisions you make, by the people you associate yourself with. Well, within a community, your reputation is earned by the decisions we make, by how we get involved in the community, of how people see us. The reputation for students is like their shadow. It goes everywhere they go. If a shadow is following you behind you, your reputation is following you everywhere you go. I make a point to tell the students, but more importantly, when they earn their reputation, when their reputation is in front of them, not only does their reputation go everywhere they go, but when it's in front of you, it gets there before you do. And so people, when they say to Manny, do you want to come to Naples? Do you want to relocate to Naples? Our reputation is out there. It's what causes employers and businesses and paramedics and policemen to say, you doggone right I want to go to Naples, because this is a community with a great reputation, with wonderful people. The I in pride for our community stands for involvement. It stands for involvement, and it stands for initiative. Initiative, the initiative that the people that we're going to be recognizing today take as they fulfill their lifetime dreams of becoming a sheriff, a firefighter, a first responder. Probably most of their dreams started when they were the ages of my grandchildren. And they've fulfilled that because of the initiative they've taken and its involvement. It's the involvement of the chamber, our Naples chamber. It's how we get involved in our community that gives us pride in this community. The D, dedication. You want to see people that are dedicated? Look for a uniform. That's dedication. That's dedication. That's dedication that goes above and beyond. The D in pride for a community is how dedicated the members of that community are. And finally, the E in pride stands, in fact, for excellence. It's excellence. It's being proud of what you do. It's being proud of when people say, where do you live? I live in Southwest Florida. I live in Naples. Are you a member of the Florida Chamber? You're doggone right I am. It's an excellent chamber. Do you love your community? I do. We have excellent people in our community. We have a community that care. We have a community of people that care, that get involved, and that are active. You think about that. I looked at the newspaper this morning. There's an article in the newspaper that really kind of sums up how we get involved in our community. Don Scott, if you take a look at it this morning in the editorial, there's a page on Volunteer Collier, expressing if you want to get involved in any end of this community at all, you can go on to volunteercollier.web or .whatever, however you get onto those things. all the volunteer opportunities are spelled out for you because we're a community that's involved, we're a community that's dedicated, and we're a community that strives on being excellent. And today, I would tell you, as we recognize Jerry and Richard and Diane and Scott, the E actually stands for an expression of our gratitude. It stands for the excellent service that they've done. It stands for the extra step that they take, the extra effort that they make to make our community the #1 finest community in all of Florida. And I can't tell you, I can't express enough how proud I am to serve this community and be here this morning to thank you all for your involvement and to thank you, especially the award winners, for their extra effort. This is a community that everybody in this room can be very, very proud to be a part of it, and always carry that pride with you everywhere you go. Thank you very much.